Okay, we got Akshay here and we've been working together. We're about halfway through his program and he came to me with some troubles. He has some digestive problems and kind of, a few things that were blocking him from really being confident with how he looked and how he felt. So Akshay, if you could, tell anyone that's watching, what you were struggling with the most before you came to me for help.
I think the main thing that I was struggling with was size and just being big. Because I've been scrawny, I've been skinny my whole life. And the people always used to do that thing with the wrist. They wrap the fingers around the wrist to measure how skinny you are. So I've been pretty skinny. And I knew at the age of 15 that I wanted to get big. And I started gymming, started working out. And ever since then, I don't look like I've been working out since I was 15 is because I was inconsistent. And so the main issue for me was just being consistent and maintaining that growth. I never knew anything about protein, never knew about meal plans, never knew about meal prepping, never knew I should be eating within a certain time frame after working out. So I think it was just the main issue was guidance and having accountability, which is what I gained with the program.
Awesome. Yeah. So Akshay, for anyone watching, if you're watching, he has this growth mindset, which is huge. I could tell that right away. Is he knew, and you probably know, like what you should be doing, kind of, but he knew there was stuff that he was missing. And, he trusted me to kind of put it into a package and to like structure it for him so that way he could get the results that kind of he could get a little bit on his own, like we were talking about a little earlier, but then he would kind of fade away. And I think now with that growth mindset, he knows what he needs to do. So it's not really a surprise to him, like, okay, he's made this progress. Now he knows how to keep it, right? I mean, so that's a big thing. So I guess, yeah, I mean, a little more specifically, I guess, what results have you gotten?
So based on the metrics and based on the photos, I can definitely see changes in my upper body as well as my lower body. So, I mean, at this time we're in the coronavirus state where there
Yeah.
was lockdown and everything. So we made a huge change from gym workouts to home workouts. And even with that, even with going from working out with weights to working out with resistance bands and body weight, I've still seen growth. I've still seen it
Yeah.
because of Bruno's guidance, because of my dedication to my own self. And so just like I've seen that like my mindset has changed. It's just growing, 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 and not focusing on the specific metrics, but focusing on the end goal. Like you're gonna grow. At one point, you're gonna grow. In the beginning, it's tough. You don't like you get done with a workout, you feel dreaded. You feel like you don't want to do it again. You're sweating. You can't even walk after leg day. And so, but over time, you get stronger and you feel so much better once you're done with a workout in month two, or even like week two, week three for some people. For me, it took a whole month because I come from that health background. I've had some health issues, so I was at a pretty peak, pretty bottom of my time. So coming back up out of there and pulling myself back up out of there would not be possible without Bruno's help. So I'm really grateful for that, and I've definitely seen the results. You can see in the pictures, you can see in the metrics.
Yeah. I mean, you've been crushing and putting in the work. And it goes to show, okay, coronavirus, I don't know how many people I've talked to that were in Akshay's position before we started, and now they're, well, I can't get the right food, or I can't do the workouts the right way because of X, Y, and Z. Everything's been against him. Everything might be against you. There's always a way, if you want to figure it out, and I can guide you to do that. I mean, to do that for sure. There's always a way. I mean, I think anyone out there thinking gaining muscle without lifting weights and without having the right food, like how do you even do it? Well, you could do it. You can find a way, and you've done
Yeah.
that exactly. So, I mean, that's awesome. So, I guess another point too I wanted to touch on was, okay, someone's not happy with where they're at. They're not happy with how they look. They're not confident. They need to take that step because they know kind of what to do, but they can't really piece it together. What was it that, made you invest in yourself? When we're talking about cold hard cash, he invested in himself and in me. What brought you to that, to bring you to that point, I guess? And what made you take that leap?
Well, for me, ever since I started working out, I've been on kind of a wave. So I've upped my weight, I've lost weight, I've upped my weight again and lost weight. So for me, it was just about I know I'm missing something. Like how can I maintain
Mm.
that weight? How can I keep growing? How can I do that? And when Bruno first came to me, it was like, okay, some fitness guy is reaching out, right? Like just pitching his plan. But there was something different about Bruno. Like he knew how to listen, he knew how to understand, and when you talk to him over phone call, when you talk to him over a phone or a video chat, he listens and he responds. And so the thing that was different and why I invested into myself at Bruno is because I knew that the person I was investing into was really listening to my issues
Hmm.
and really providing me attainable solutions. So it wasn't someone just like, oh yeah, I got this plan. You can get this much weight in this so and so time. I got you, and they sell you, and then they're out. Like that was none
Yeah.
of that. Bruno stuck with me. I have to update Bruno weekly, Sunday morning at 9 a.m. And I got a response video that same day within the next hour. And so it's just seeing these things and just seeing how Bruno's coaching techniques were. It's just made me invest that. And for myself, I knew that I wanted to grow. I knew that I needed to make a change to feel confident, to feel better. And so here we are 3 months in.
You're still going, still going. We were just talking about
Yeah.
your next step going forward, which is really exciting. So yeah, man, I appreciate it. And it's always a two-way street. And honestly, I absolutely love it when my clients give me as much as you've given me in terms of you're putting in the work, you're telling me what's going on. I can't do anything. I can't be a good coach unless you do that. So I appreciate that a lot. It actually makes me happy because that's why I do this. Um, and, I expect a lot of my clients, and that because it's every week. It's not like, I want to know what's going on and make sure you're on track. So,
Right.
if someone's out there, they're struggling, they kind of know they need to put things together and they don't really know where to go. There's 18 million plans on Google and, they've tried following a workout or some diet plan. I guess what would you have them do?
I think I would have them, kind of just first, you gotta understand your why. Like, why are you even starting,
Mm.
right? If you don't know your why, like, let's say you're in like month 2 and you're working out and you feel like you're going down or you feel like you're tired, you got to make that call right there. Like, are you dropping the weights? Are you quitting? Or are you gonna do those? Are you gonna finish the reps? Are you gonna finish the sets? And are you gonna keep going for another month, for another 4 months, for another five
Well,
months? You have to know your why. So definitely understand why you're doing this. And I mean, I think that's just gold right there. Like if you know your why, no matter how hard the journey is, you'll get there.
absolutely, man. It's going to be hard. If anyone tells you it's easy and they want your credit card, just put it away because
Yeah.
it's not gonna be easy. I mean, I haven't lifted one band or one weight for Akshay. I haven't made one meal for him. I can help him and guide him and put him on the right track, but he's the one pushing the locomotive
Right.
every day. So, hey man, I'm super proud of you and I'm excited for the future too. Okay.
Thank you so much, Bruno. Appreciate you.